Hello, everyone. Well, very, very cool. This is not a laughing matter, but it's also a laughing matter. Tinubu approves construction of 40 houses for Nigerian judges. Oh, shit. Judges are cashing out. Oh, shit. Judicial, now well done. But may I tell you now, we did this. Nigerian of us go gather here. They build the houses, so no wahala. The federal government has approved the construction of 40 houses for judges in Abuja, according to Parallel Fast. This decision was announced by FCT Minister Nyesom Wike following the Federal Executive Council FEC meeting chaired by President Bola Tinubu at the presidential villa. Definitely not my president. As part of the government's renewed hope agenda, the project aims to provide secure and comfortable housing for members of the judiciary. What a job, well done. Yes. Wike stated that the 40 houses will be built in the Katempe district, with 20 allocated to the FCT High Court, 10 to the Federal High Court, and 10 to the Court of Appeal. The project is expected to be completed within 15 months. He said, also given the importance that the president attached, that Tinubu attaches to the judiciary, of course, he finds it problematic that judges and justices will live in rented houses and hotels. Hey, he who pays the piper, when you've done a good job, you need to be rewarded. Yes. Oh, shit. That is unsafe for our judicial officials and inconvenient for them to do their work. The president directed that the FCT, through the FCDA, immediately construct 40 numbered judges and justices quarters in the Katempe district. What it means is that out of these 40 FCT High Court, which is like the FCT Court, will have 20. The Federal High Court will have 10, and the Court of Appeal will have 10, which should be completed in 15 months. In addition to the housing project, Wike said FEC approved several infrastructure developments to improve access to the judicial quarters. For those of you that are into building, find out where those areas are, where it's going to be. Go and buy houses, go and buy land there, because if they do this access whatever there, lands go up. They go already go up. Now people will get the information before this something come out. Now then don't enjoy it. There is a construction of an access road from Artillery Road, N11 from Mabushi to the judges' quarters, development of all internal roads within the judges' quarters. Others are constructing an access road from Ring Road 1, N16 Shehu Shagari Way to the judges' quarter, and developing roads connecting to the Court of Appeal Abuja Division. Let me just pause here and say to you, you see this big construction of roads, big construction of this, the conduit pipe. So a 30 billion naira contract. If you remove 5 billion, you not go too show now. You know that kind of thing. 100 billion naira contract, you remove 10, 15 billion, you not go too show. At 20 months, 30 billion, you not go too show. And then you keep this money, you use it to buy votes, you use it to rig election, you add up the numbers, and then you give judges sweet little houses. And guess what? When they say go to court, after Tinubu has told the people in Edo State, the candidates, go to court. When you go to court, you will meet judges that are living in comfortable houses that have been built. By the way, remember they gave them 20 something or 30 something billion for them to get offices. I think that was Court of Appeal. I think so. So they're living in fine houses, built, living in fine this thing with other, you know what, no be my mouth to go take here say Tinubu rig election and the judges in Nigeria put down for office. Even the fake certificate that they brought, they refuse to accept it. It's not in my mouth that you hear it. Go and look for who's smart that you hear it. But anyway, this is it. Let me come back. He mentioned that these approvals are part of broader infrastructure drive in the FCT, which includes the construction of over 75 kilometers of roads in state-like towns called Kwali, Gwagwalada, and Buhari Area Council. The minister noted that the government is targeting project completion by December. Wike also revealed the termination of a previous contract for the development of Maitama 2 due to delays and lack of progress. He stated that a new procurement process will be launched to advance the development of the area, potentially helping to alleviate the capital's housing shortages. Judges, hey, after now. Yes, so they who thought Seriki know they play. What do they mean by that? Hey, You know this wetin they call am money ego kudi. Hey, pegolo. Na bastard. He controls everything. There are three arms of government. Judiciary, the legislative arm, and the executive arm. Out of these three arms of government, the weakest is the executive. But you know what? In terms of power, instead of constitutional power, the executive is the weakest. But you know what? They are the ones that control the money. And in Nigeria, the person that controls the money controls everything. There's no integrity, there's no character, there's no nothing now. It is any hand who get money. Money for hand, back for ground. That's what happened. So that executive that ordinarily is the weakest is now the strongest. And it has captured the other two. Captured the legislative, captured the judiciary. So it is everything that it says that it does. So after all, the person that will build house for you, you got to respect the person now. You got to do what the person wants you to do. And so that's what we have. Make laws the way they want, and then interpret it the way they want. The executive right now has captured the judiciary, has captured the legislative arm, and it's wherever it is that they want. That's why we currently have a Tinubu anthem in Nigeria, where it is Tinubu that has replaced the Nigerian national anthem we had, just because Tinubu wanted to, and he got them to pass it within hours. A lot of other laws are being passed within hours, and then when you get to court, he controls the courts, and the courts interpret it the way he wants to interpret it. And some Nigerians are sitting pretty thinking that, oh, we are going to show the likes of Aisha Yusufu, you know, you're going to suffer, you're going to cry. Are you crying? I go cry inside this cup. Hope say you get better cup when you go cry into. After all, everybody go here wait for this Nigeria. But anyway, to all the judges out there, potential judges, by the way, not just they are building houses for them, they are putting their children, their wives, their stooges, their friends are the ones who are getting into court of all this Federal High Court, Court of Appeal, Supreme Court, and all of that. People who actually want to work are being suppressed. People who are doing the right thing. I've met judges who have been suppressed, oppressed, and I sitting there, I'm like, wow. Most of them can't talk, but that's the reality. And we have a few who have taken over, you know, the country, who have bought and just taking over the judiciary, controlling the judiciary the way they want, just the way they are controlling the legislative arm of government. And I will say to you Nigerians, as we're sitting down here, remember, you might be in Nigeria for the next 50 years. You might be alive for the next, me, I don't want to be alive till the next 50 years. What will I be on? I'd be 100 years. Those of you that want to be 100, God bless you. But some of you are going to be here for the next 50, 60, 70 years. And these people, when they're done, they will hand over to their children, their children's children, to continue to oppress you, your children, and your children's children. So you either do what you need to be done now, or don't worry, there's a whole life of slavery. And these people, they are good slave owners. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.